Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to you and your family, and I hope that 2023 is all that you've prayed for and more. I want to thank all my subscribers who have supported me over the 2022 year. Thank you very much for all you've done in order to help me reach YouTube milestones and your support in general. I could not have made it without you. The item that I am going to do a product demonstration and review on today is this mini portable sewing machine. It is in collaboration with a company named BTY. Thank you to the company for offering for me to do this product review and demonstration. And as you can see, I've already taken the mini sewing machine out of the box, but out of the outer box. But I do want to show you that it comes with a handy dandy brochure that's easy to read and follow along in order to get this machine up, functioning, and operational. The reason why I was excited to do this product review is because I often change out the curtains in my home, all around my home and all of the spaces, and sometimes I will take the hem out and I needed a way to hem it back in order to give a finished or polished look. I traditionally do not sew. I don't know too much about sewing, but this portable mini machine will help me do the basics of what I need to do. It is highly functional, and as you can see, there are a lot of options. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and take the machine out of the styrofoam carton that it came in. You can see it's well protected, and I'm going to get it threaded so that I can show you just how easy it is to work. The machine itself came with some additional supplies with it. That's what you see me putting to the side there to the right. I'm going to put this carton and the box away so we can get into the heart of how to thread this machine. So you can see I'm holding it up, small, very portable, but it has a lot of functionality and some great features that I want to point out to you. First, let me show you that the machine comes with thread already. You see I'm holding up the 2 threads. It comes with bobbins. The bobbins have come already with the thread on them, but the machine will allow you to put the thread on the bobbin. A threader, so you can easily thread the needle. The other white item I was holding up is for buttons, for you to do add buttons to like shirts. It came with extra needles, and this is a power supply or power pack. And in my left hand, what I'm showing you is the foot pedal. Again, let me show you that it does come with an operation manual that is easy to read. I've already put batteries in here before I started this video, so I'm going to start off by telling you what I was highly impressed with is this machine allows you to operate it by battery, and you will not need the power supply. It has a light on it, and that's what I'm clicking now. So let me just turn off the lights that I have here on the counter, and I'm gonna bring this up close, and you can see if you look closely that the light does come on up under the needle area, and I'm pointing to it now with my thumb. You see the light off on, off on. That lets you know the batteries are operational and the machine is showing that you have a light mechanism there. I've already again as I just showed you, have the batteries in there. So let's go ahead and get this threaded so that I can show you just how awesome this machine is. I'm gonna first take one spool of thread and one bobbin that has the thread on it, and I'm using the different colors so that you will see at the end. I'm going to put the thread on what I'll call the little spindle at the back of the machine. I put the top on, and then you have to run the thread under the little notch and around the little smaller thread guide that you see me touching now with my index finger. I'm making sure that the thread is under the notch and then around the circular thread guide. Once I bring the thread to the front, there are pictures on the machine that show you the direction of travel for how you guide the thread. You guide it up under the notch that you see me doing here, and then you run the thread from the right to the left through the lever that I have pulled up by rotating the dial on the right side. The thread is threaded through. You run it down as you see me doing here to the needle detachment that's at the base of the machine, and you have to send the thread through a small hole that's on the needle attachment. That's what I'm doing. And once I pull that tight for proper tension, the needle is exposed. I'm going to use my needle threader here, and I'm going to put the needle threader through the eye of the needle, then run my thread through. And you're seeing me push the thread through right now. And once I can get the thread through the threader, I will pull it through, and it is threaded. And I just pull my thread to the back of the machine. I'm now going to take the bobbin, and I'm going to put it in the location under the needle attachment area. There is a white cover that goes there, but you can see I've already taken it off. And you rotate the wheel towards you, and you can see that it catches. The white thread catches the black thread. And once I rotate it up, I will be able to pull the black thread through as well on the bobbin and pull it to the back of the machine. As you see here. So I went through the steps real quickly as to how you thread this machine. And I'm sure in some cases the terms and terminology that I used are different in the book, but for sure, this is a user-friendly machine that anyone will be able to follow along. I'm pointing out now that there's a thread cutter right on the side of the machine, so you can easily cut the thread. You see me do that there. And again, the other diagram is telling you about the light. I now put the cover on for where the bobbin is. I'm pointing out the tension control if you need to add or subtract tension. And I'm also showing you that this machine has 12 different stitching. This is the reverse button that I just pointed to. And what I pointed to at the bottom allows you to do low or high speed when you are using the battery. And again, this portable mini machine has pictures right on the front that will show you the direction in which to push the thread in order to ensure that the machine is properly threaded. I'm now ready to show you how this machine actually works. Notice right here I've used the presser foot lever. The presser foot should be lowered when you're actually ready to sew on a piece of fabric. I have a sample piece of fabric here. I put it under. I lower the presser foot. And again, remember, I'm using batteries. I pushed it to the low speed, and as you can see, I am sewing. I am using my hands to guide the system or guide the fabric. I now have the reverse on. I'm showing you that the reverse does work. Make sure your needle is in the up position. I raised the presser foot. I pulled it out, and I'm showing you that I have actually sewed. And on the side again, I used the thread cutter to cut it. I'm now changing the dowel so that I can show you a different stitching. That was number one, just the basic straight stitching that I used. And I've just now selected another one at random. Put the fabric under, lower the presser foot. I moved it to the low speed. I'm still using batteries, and I'm now sewing again. I'm using my hand just as a guide. Raise the presser foot, pull the thread out, cut it off, and you can see where I now have sewn in a different location. So what I'm going to do now is show you how well this machine works if you are not using batteries and you simply want to use the power pack and the foot pedal. The only difference is, because you will not be able to see the foot pedal on the floor, I'm going to hold the foot pedal in my hand and show you that when pressure is applied to the foot pedal, the machine works exactly the same. So I have them in my hand here. I'm getting ready to plug them into the back of the machine. Pretty simple. There are two components or two ports in the back that tells you easily where to put them, and you can see right here is for the power supply. I want to make sure that that is snug in there, and I plug it into the outlet, the wall outlet, and then I now have the foot pedal. Let me unravel it, plug it snugly into the other socket, which is labeled foot pedal, so you will not get confused. And instead of again putting it on the floor, I'm going to hold the foot pedal in my hand. When you use the AC power supply and the foot pedal, you leave the device in the off position. You only change it to low or high when you're on batteries. So now all I have to do, and I'm showing you again, I'm all set up. Get a piece of fabric, lower the presser foot, and now apply pressure to the foot pedal. And with my thumb, I am applying pressure to the foot pedal. You can see here, and the machine is sewing. And I'm just using the other hand to guide it because I have the pedal in my hand. Needle should be in the up position. Pull it out, cut the thread right on the side of the machine, and you can see where I have sewn on this fabric. I'm now adjusting to another stitch style. I don't need to change the tension, but I could, but the tension that is applied is working for me. I put the presser foot down. Again, I take the foot pedal, and I press it, and the machine starts sewing on the fabric. So as you can see, this portable mini sewing machine by BTY is excellent. Make sure you check the details in the description box of how you can link to the store and purchase this product. It makes a perfect gift for anniversaries, birthdays, special occasions, just because days. And again, it's portable, it's mini, very compact, lightweight, and it allows you to function on battery or by AC power adapter. It is indeed a great deal. And again, I'm just showing you here the light, and I used a piece of fabric to darken the behind the machine so you can see that the light is working just fine. Thanks again for tapping into this video. This is Freddie King's Home Decor, and I'll see you in the next one.